this few months, and then I went to. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did. This is my biggest purchase so far from December until now, and that was the PS TV. Yes, it came in a bundle, so I got a control with this and a game. But unfortunately, the game, I don't know. Why would they bundle a game with a console, and then once you redeem the game, you can't play it? For some reason, you can't play the game that came with this. So now I don't have any games, but I'll probably purchase a PlayStation Network card and maybe get a digital game or two. Um, uh, I also bought it because it had the bundle, had the controller. But I paid more than I wanted to because I remember the bundle. You could have got it for like $50 at one point, and I paid about 100. I did have some gift cards, so it wasn't too bad, but I didn't really want to pay 100 for this. But I do enjoy that you can hook this up to the TV. The memory card came with it, which I heard the memory card is quite expensive. The reason I bought it too is because it does have some exclusive games for it, but also I can't afford the PS4 at the moment. And this is funny because a lot of games that came out for the Vita also come out for the PS4, and they're still making games. So don't listen to all the stupid shit that people say about they're not making any games for it and all this stuff. I think that the only problem is you gotta check a list, make sure you buy games that work for this. Would I eventually buy Vita? Maybe. I mean, the price is not. It's not. It's decent price, but also you could stream cast. You could cast from your PS4 to this, and I do travel a lot, so it'll be way better if I have this. In another country, in another state that I'm in, and I can play my PS4 when I get one. I will get one eventually, and or I could play Vita games on the go, obviously. So on a TV, um, eventually probably get a Vita, eventually. So that's the reason I got it for. Um, and they have a good decent amount of RPGs. It's region free. I can play Japanese RPGs. I mean Japanese games that come out. So if the production of games slow down, which I think it hasn't slowed down, but it hasn't like it's not extreme. It's not they exaggerate. Some people exaggerate about how little of games are coming out for it. um, Another game, and then I went to a recent Goodwill just opened up recently near me, so I went to there and checked it out. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold. And the first game I got was Rygar. I believe that's how you pronounce it. The Legendary Warrior. Heard decent things about this. Yeah, I'm still picking up PS2 games. I still play my PS2. This is complete. I paid $4 for it, so um, I'm pretty happy with that. Though I have noticed that now that the PS3 is it's not the new it's not the new console. I'm noticing that they're still releasing certain games. Oh no, I'm not saying they're still releasing a lot of games, but they have released quite a bit of few PlayStation 2 games for the PS3. So you could find not this particular game, but I'm just saying in general, you could find a couple of old school PS2 games now released on the PS3. And I'm starting to collect more PS1 games because I know I can play them on my PS3. That's a huge convenience. Even though I do have my PS2 hooked up, but I do enjoy some PS2 games. And though like I said, I'm not a huge racing fan, but I did get Gran Turismo, the first one. So now I own the first one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. And I might get the third one eventually, and the second. I was gonna get the second one, but I didn't get it yet. Um, so I will get it eventually. Those are in my list. So I'll get the third one. I think I can get the third one pretty soon. Probably gonna get that one. But yeah. I don't know. That was just I digress. Anyway, that was both games were from these both games were from Goodwill, and don't mind the price. I didn't pay $34.99. This was $4.99. This was $3.99. So yeah. Also, I went to GameStop. A GameStop that's closing near me. Luckily, there was another GameStop just a few block, no, like a block or two away from it. So I was like, why are two GameStops near each other? They said they were closing and they're just moving all their products to the other GameStop. Um, so it happens. Kind of upset because I mean, it doesn't hurt to have two GameStops in the same area, but whatever. And I've noticed that a lot of good thing about PS3 games, they're hella cheap nowadays. So if you're thinking about beefing up your PS3 collection, I recommend GameStop and other places because they're not too expensive. So I got me Virtual Fighter 5. This is probably before uh, fighters started having more online play, focus more on online play. But this one has, it still has arcade mode. Has 17 characters. Um, this is actually the introduction to 3D fighters. Was this game to me? I remember I played the second one on the Genesis, and I wouldn't mind owning the second one, but this was $199 as you can see. I think you guys can see that, which is obviously pretty cheap. This is like the first series of games that came out for the PS3, um, and I'm pretty excited. I wanna play this one. I haven't played it yet, so I might pop this in tonight actually. Though it doesn't have online play, like I said, and I mean that's not, and it's only playing at 720p, but that's not a big deal. I'm fine with that. I've heard bad things about it, like the graphics are not that great, but this is like one of the most iconic fighting games that I know. I grew up with this Virtual Fighter games, so I'm pretty happy to own another fighting game. Though I hate how some companies are now just. This is when this was released. This just reminds me of PS2 games, PS2 fighters, and PS1 fighters. So this is still a throwback, pretty much. It just feels that way. Um, then I got another cheap game that's more recent, and it's actually it was actually a pre-owned by Blockbuster, but I did get it at GameStop, and that's Dos Equis Human Revolution. I've never played any of the Dos Equis games, and I want to get some more because I know there's one on the PS2, and I think there was another one released on the either on either the PS3 and the Xbox. I'm not sure. I gotta research that. But this one only cost me $2.99. Has trophy support. Heard good things. It was cheap. Like it's $2.99 for this is actually I mean that's a decent deal. Heard this was a decent game, so picked it up. So hope you guys enjoy that. Um, I know I haven't been doing many videos related to gaming, but I will try to get some subject matter about that content related because I can't pick up much stuff, but I might do some other stuff like show you what I'm gaming on my PC or whatever if I could capture any footage on that. Um, and I'll see you guys later. If you do enjoy this video, please thumb it up, share it. Give me some views, help me out. And I'll see you guys later.